hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time coming to y'all with another video. We talking to Zeus Town Hall. Before I get started, make sure I hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. First, I wanted to get into, you guys, is Tommie. So Tommie went to Nene Leakes channel recently and did an interview with her. Y'all, it's very interesting and funny to see Nene Leakes do an interview because she will always relate it back to her experience that she had on Housewives of Atlanta. Like, just to give an example, like, let's say Tommie would be like, oh, you know, the girls, they talk about me in rooms that I'm not in and say negative things to make you know, people influenced and stuff. And then Nene looks just like, yes, I know a lot about that. These girls will talk about you in rooms you are not in to make sure that they get another opportunity before you. Yes. Like, that's what Nene does. And it's so funny because she gonna find a relation as to what she's been through in regards to the whole situation. Like, it's just so funny to me when she does that. Like, I find it freaking hilarious. So you guys, Nene was asking her about certain stuff in regards to Zeus Network, and she had some things to say about her relationship with Natalie.
You cool with Natalie? All of the girls.
Yeah.
It always seemed like on social media, it feels like you and Natalie aren't friends, but you guys are actually okay with each other.
Well, she's my biggest, like, she's my biggest fan. Like,
yeah,
like she's a fan of me, honestly. Like, she says it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's no shade. Like, I adore the fact that she acknowledges who the fuck I am. You get what I'm saying? And at the same time, hats off, salute you and how far this thing has gone that we've created. You know what I mean?
It's
so
definitely,
I salute her
it's
as
definitely
well.
riding.
Now, Tommie, now Natalie didn't create it on her own. I will say that. Let's keep that a buckarooski. But Weave is crazy. We have, and specifically, let's break down the wording. Now, we have is created. Tommie, you did not help Natalie create no damn baddies. No shade. You came along on the third season, babes. How you help her create it? And I guess she was probably insinuating to the fact that she was trying to make baddies more so like influencer music related, which at one point it was doing that with baddies West, East, but then after that kind of drifted off into a fight camp. So it's like, girl, like, no, it's not Weave, okay? We have no. She threw some shots at Jocelyn throughout this interview and basically said that Jocelyn has threatened to, because I heard this rumor too, this is all alleged, that like basically if certain people do certain things on the network, she'll take the cabaret and go elsewhere. Because Jocelyn actually owns the cabaret for real, Natalie. Sorry, no shit. You don't own baddies, babe. Like, Jocelyn actually owns it. So if she wanted to take it and go get she really could. So she has threatened allegedly that, like, let's say if a cabaret girl goes on this baddies or like does this or does that, that like she gonna feel away, she gonna take the cabaret and get it. Okay. So basically, Tommie insinuated in this interview that Jocelyn has threatened if she does or gets her own show, if she does this or she does that, that she gonna take the cabaret and get the. I actually believe this. This is alleged, of course. I do believe this just because it's like there's so many things and there's so many girls that from cabaret, especially that could have been on baddies that never made it. And I always question that because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because like they would make more sense on baddies than they would even on cabaret. And they never appear on it. And like some baddies would make sense more in cabaret than they do on baddies. And it's like the two never intertwine. So it kind of makes sense if what Tommie is insinuating is true. Now, Tommie, you guys, is under some fire because she recently was on live and made a jokey joke about calling ice on a Haitian man.
Look at me. Look at me. Give me a discount. Why? Who watching you? There's no cameras around. You what? Man, you honky. What you listen to these white people for? All right, let me call these motherfuckers who come pick up the people who ain't got no green card. Let me call them and put you in ISIS then. Yeah, let me get on that. Now you want to look funny, huh? Let me come up partner in ISIS. You want to obey the white man that bad? Let me show you what the white man will do to you. Trump! Give me a discount. I've been going for a week. I didn't mean to say that long. Hello? Discount.
Here's the thing. Tommie be playing. That's the one thing Tommie will do and mess with a stranger. Girl, you gonna learn the hard way when they keep playing with these strangers, girl. They don't know. Not everybody know who the Tommie Lee is, okay? Like, that's shade. Although she do be joking, sometimes she do take it too far. And this is one of these instances, girl. Like, especially in SoFlo, it's a lot of people that are of Haitian and Hispanic descent that stuff like this isn't a joke to them, girl. So it's like, why would you go on and joke with this man like that on the internet, knowing how sensitive the internet is and not expect any backlash? So since this has happened, you guys, there's been a lot of people in her comments coming at her because of the joke that she made. She said, "What is the goal for all of you leaving these comments under my pics? Maybe y'all should take these comments to Trump's page, the one who's made this law and really got ice on y'all. That seems to make more sense than coming for me over last week's jokes. I know that valet guys were cool and they knew I was joking, and so does my actual followers. So you're not hurting me at all. You're actually very ignorant. Use this time of frustration to address the actual person who is in control of this, which is Donald Trump. Furthermore, the guy addressed isn't an immigrant. He's black and a U.S. citizen. He's not offended. He found it funny as well. I always joke with them. So let's cut this out. Where was y'all votes at when they mattered? No shade. Let's clock it. Okay? Because a lot of you girlies on this internet love to play political police, but y'all didn't go to the ballot. Y'all was too busy voting for your most valuable baddie. Let's talk about that. Where was all this outrage when y'all voted for the man who separated y'all from your family? Leave me be, because bothering me isn't going to help y'all situation at all. And also, I don't even call 911. So y'all definitely don't got to worry about me calling ICE. Weird else. That Tommie Lee is something else, okay? Once I saw that she had made that joke, I knew it was going to go elsewhere, because it's like, in the state that we're living in right now in this world, stuff like that you don't really joke about. Although Tommie messes with any stranger, if you do follow her on social media, you could tell that she was joking. She wasn't being serious. But once again, not everything is made to be a joke. Okay. As you can see, as people that's been in her comments kind of coming at her, they've been putting a Mexican flag. She said, "What exactly is your goal here? Maybe you should go to Trump's page and voice your frustrations, because that's all I'm gonna do is laugh at how ignorant you look. Wasting your precious time on my page trying to get a reaction off of last week's joke." Okay. Now, also, she talked about her and Rolly's relationship on the podcast as well.
It might be this Sunday, my season drop, and you'll see where it's just like, I fold. You get what I'm saying? Not totally, because you know I'm Tommie, right. But I do give you guys a little bit of emotion to where as though it's like, hey, my kids are now watching this for real. You get what I'm saying? And they're now imitating this in their real life. I can't. You get what I'm saying? I wish we had a relationship and really had some dialogue too. So the season is
dialogue and baddies. What's that? Huh? Who? Dialogue. Okay. And once again, like I said, she did insinuate that Jocelyn is stopping bags worth the plenty, bitch. Apparently, she worse than Miss Minaj out here in these new streets. Okay. Now, DTB, you guys, is calling out some of the people that are criticizing her decision about signing with 1501. She said, "I love how everyone thinks now they know what's best for me and my career. I strategically got myself this far listening to me. Why would I stop and then start listening to complete strangers? I understand and appreciate y'all concerns, but I'm a big girl. I got me. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. And if it crashes, it's going to be a beautiful disaster." Okay. I hope it's not a beautiful disaster. Okay. Please don't let it be a beautiful disaster, because it's going to be a legal beautiful disaster. Let's think positive. Okay. Let's think positive. They make a video on what I thought about the whole signing to 1501. Like I said, I don't think DTV is going to get taken advantage as harshly as the previous two did. And the reason why is because I feel like she's a little bit more business minded than the other two. I know y'all probably thinking more than Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, y'all gotta understand. Carl had Megan Thee Stallion at her early days, not her nowadays. So now she's more business minded. But I feel like coming into the game, you know, she was drinking a lot. She was thinking about nail guards. You know, I don't think she knew or was paying attention to everything that was going around her financially and business wise. Now, DTB, on the other hand, I think is going to be a little bit more on top of it, especially with the internet watching. Okay. Speaking of DTV, Summer, why are you stopping your bag? You are really stopping your bag for baddies. You should be ashamed of yourself, bitch. So she was supposed to be at a booking and with Suki with the good and DTP and Automat was supposed to be there. So because of that, she did not want to attend. She said, I would not be attending. I don't F with Diamond or Anna. My whole thing is this. What you scared to get a jump? Come outside, bitch. We not finna jump you. Cue the Proud Family B. Someone thought she was finna get jumped, babes. The thing is with this, Suki, I don't feel like would ever let anything happen to you like that. Suki doesn't like jumping. She doesn't like bullying. So you should have still went to the gig and maybe came with a security and be PC'd up. That's how I feel. Because it's like, I'm not stopping my bag because a fuck nigga or girl is like, that's dumb to me. Like, go. And even if you, let's say you did get jumped, right? The internet is going to look at them crazy, not you. And you going to gain even more respect because you went knowing damn well ops are going to be there. But you bowing out is crazy. And my whole thing is Suki, she's a big name outside of baddies. So you're literally like, you might be, you know, cutting some ties that are kind of worthwhile for a beef. To me, that's not even that deep. Okay? Especially with Anna. And especially with DTV. I don't even think they would be caring to fight you at no damn booking. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen DTV fight outside of baddies at a booking. Like literally. I've never like heard of her fighting outside of a booking, outside of baddies. Anything where she's fought at a booking is literally been on the show. So I don't think she would have ever even tried to fight you. Okay. Now, speaking of fighting, y'all, it looks like Choco Brown and LCK from Zubai, they are defending Dolly and her swollen hands. Apparently, there was a harsher injury than what we realized. She said that her hands were swollen. Okay, swollen.
What do you guys expect? And they had several rounds.
Her fingers were
She's not a woman or she's not even Supergirl to fight every single day with her hands swollen. Her hands were swollen as hell. Trust me, I saw it. They were swollen. I wouldn't even advise my enemy to fight in that state. Trust me, I would not.
I love the way Choco. I love the way she talk. I just feel like she is summoning you, bitch, or like you feel me, like you talking to royalty. She said, "I would not advise my enemy to fight." It's as if she's giving orders, bitch. You say it.
I wouldn't. So she wasn't faking an injury. She wasn't faking an injury. Her hands were swollen. Swollen.
Facts. To the point I actually felt bad for her because, like,
yeah, I did.
Like,
that's why it's sad when I see people say that.
Because, like, a lot of people were saying that she was fake, even on the cast, and I'm like, it's crazy because the girl, those knuckles were swollen
as hell. Dolly's hands were swollen as hell. Dolly fought Tavy the same day, fought Ivory the same day. What do you guys expect? And they had several rounds.
Her fingers were
she's not a woman or she's not even Supergirl to fight every single day with her hands swollen. Her hands were swollen.
Was going through it. Her hands,
crazy.
Her hands
were swollen like this.
Not it was worse than that. Like it was inflamed.
Okay, and I believe this because y'all remember what Rolly said. She was like, "Your hands got fluid in them." Okay. Now Dolly says she don't care about this whole chain situation. As I seen this video, spoiler alert, she does get the chain, y'all. But she said she didn't care about getting the chain because she came in dripped up since the beginning of even getting on baddies. I believe this because y'all gotta understand she was on NotSTV before she went on baddies. So it's like just seeing her for a little bit of time I did on NotSTV, I was kind of gagged because she came in sort of like put together. And I was like, damn, like it was like, you feel me? It kind of gagged me because I didn't expect her to come in. Because you know the girls on that SCV, they not all of them are put together. Some of them are, but she came in like that off her first season.
The whole thing that was irritating the fuck out of me. Because bitches acting like they getting $100,000 and they get this shine. But I mean, it solidifies you being a daddy, but at the same time, bitch, I've been doing this shit. Y'all hoes just not catching up. It is good, my little life. That's all I'm saying. They say the best for last. Clark that. It's my how long it takes my time, baby. They say the best for last. Don't you know that? They always say the best for last, girl. Don't y'all hoes be stupid. Don't y'all hoes be slow. Well, if you want to, ho, I'm just gonna let you know. They say the best for last.
Okay. Now, also, Fauna has been talking just about the whole alleged weapon that she used during her squabble with Big Lex. So she says there was nothing used at all in regards to fighting her, and that she just got.
Lex say you use something to win a fight. Y'all stay tuned for that. Let me know if y'all see anything.
Okay, so she's denying it, but we shall see when it does air. Now let's talk a little Cabaret. Okay, so the Cabaret girls are very mad. They are upset because they feel as if, you know, they're being made a fool of. They have like kind of had to come out of pocket for some things. Natural was on live recently and was talking to Isis about this, about how they were sometimes having to come out of pocket for certain things.
Like how many pairs of shoes?
Hold on.
Allegedly.
Wait, we got to bring damn near all our pairs of shoes, but to add on to like, yeah, we got to pay for room, we got to pay for food. We might have to pay for hair and makeup. Sometimes we get people to do it like for promo or whatever, but you got to think about that.
Shout out to everybody. Thank you.
Okay.
Come out for us to let us down.
Period. But by the time all that, baby, we done spent $500. We just making what we just spent back. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on. And like, still ain't get paid. And I feel like on purpose. I got receipts. Motherfucker, I sent all my payment shit and I still ain't get paid. Motherfucker, like my thing, I got 2 bank accounts, one for business and one for personal. My business bank account is small. It's a small Michigan bank. They blocked it there. So I was like, all right, Melissa, I got Apple Pay, motherfucking PayPal. I got Cash App. I got Venmo.
No, it's not $500 a day. We're not with her like 4-5 days out the week. Sometimes it's 1 day. Sometimes it's 2. Sometimes it's the whole weekend. But no, it's not. It used to be $450. Come on, why did she make it seem like y'all make so much the last 2 episodes?
Zeus pay us well. I can say that.
And that's how I begin. That's how it begins my fucking life. I never said that Jocelyn and Zeus don't pay well. I said that's all I said.
But my thing too, like, I hate when people like, but y'all complain about how much we make or whatever, but you gotta think like this is exposure. We doing this shit for us. Yes. This is what we doing the show for. That's what the show is supposed to be for us to elevate. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely used to make more in the club. I'm just reading the comments. Definitely used to make more in the club.
We could have stayed home and work at the club we normally work at and made money. Oh my God, my bird is going crazy.
Child, they need to make a male cabaret, child. I'm trying to pop this tootsie for $5,000. Okay, here's the thing. If this is true, which I don't think these girls would just make up these lies, that is a shame. Because at the end of the day, if you're paying them $500, they shouldn't have to come out of pocket for a lot of things. That's why I didn't mind it too much in regards to them getting paid out, because it's like they're getting what they're getting at the club too, and tips and stuff, plus the $500, plus they're not coming out of pocket. But if they come out of pocket, that's all different conversation. Now that is out of line. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's overdraft. Fuck that. Now, on another live, Miss Natural talked about the season and how she was sort of disappointed because she felt as if season 2 and 4 were different from the current season that is going to air as of with California.
Middle school, whatever. Jocelyn has always been one of my idols. But I am not willing to do what Jocelyn want motherfuckers to do.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there. Natural. That is unnatural for you to say. Idol, Jocelyn goes crazy. Now, I love Jocelyn now. But Idol, Natural, that was your first mistake, babes. I love you, girl, but Idol goes crazy. Maybe a Puerto Rican Idol.
That's dead. I'm not finna send and be dancing and trying to fight at the same fucking time, or beefing with this bitch, or beefing with that bitch cause she loud, or cause she don't know how to dance, or cause da 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 da, or you looked at me wrong. That's dumb. I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. I'm stupid because I try to see the good in people. I tell everybody, Jocelyn is funny as fuck. She really the fuck is. But at the same time, Jocelyn, regular Jocelyn and TV Jocelyn, that's two different fucking things. And apparently I can't be in the middle with that. I can't be in the middle of that. I really can't. I've definitely healed from this fucking show, bro. I can't do it. Bro, y'all see what this shirt say? That shit say Lady fucking Lemon. I had a bowling... the premiere was today, and where I'm at home, bowling. Doing what makes me genuinely happy. That I don't have to fucking do all that bullshit to fucking have fun. The fuck? I make fun of my goddamn self before anybody else can say any motherfucking thing. I'm done. This season, what I can say about season 2 and season 4 that I was on, you can tell motherfuckers was worried about dancing for real. But this shit was Royal fucking Rumble. This shit is competing with baddies. That's all the fuck it is. That's it. Jocelyn, who gives a fuck about the ratings and the viewings? Jocelyn, let your shit be about dancing, bro. Let your shit be about encouraging other black women to be together and come together and work as one. Yes, it's a fucking competition. But at the same fucking time, bitch, ain't nobody got time to be doing all that motherfucking shit. Blah.
Jocelyn, I hope this not the case, babes, because I was looking forward to because we need a batting break, but I hope it's not. Even if it is, though, I'm still going to be a little bit entertained because at least there's other factors that are different for baddies than the cabaret that still entertain me. So if it is, I'm still going to be a little disappointed, but not too disappointed. I will say that. But Natural makes a great point because that is what's different from the other shows is because it incorporates the dancing in it, which makes us more tuned in because we're able to see something different. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think down below about this whole situation. What do y'all think about Tommie and this whole ice situation? Do you guys think she went too far? Let me know what y'all think, and we're out, babies.
No, wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight? It's my duty. Shake too fresh and fruity, sweet like